Good morning, everyone. I am Beth with VBM Creative Work Studio, Creative Studio. I'm not sure what we're calling it. It's the VBM Creative Studio, Vintage Bandits Mercantile, but we've kind of concised and we're kind of branding it VBM because everyone comes into my shop looking for antiques, and I'm the only antique I'm selling. Not selling. I'm the only antique that's here. I have already flubbed this up. Good morning. Good Wednesday morning. How is everyone? If you join, please say hello. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love for you to share. We are going to be creating with papers. We're going to take, and you can use these anywhere. You can create something, you can put them on ornaments, you can glue them to anything. So, and we're also going to be doing it in a vintage kind of look and in a more modern. So if you don't like old pages, doesn't matter. You can do them any way you want to. So what I wanted to share first is that we have a lot of workshops coming up, and I wanted to let you know what's coming up next week for the VBM Creative Studio. On Tuesday the 12th, that is our journal bar. It's all day. You can come in. It's $15. You use all of my items. You bring your journal. You can work on it. I will help as I have time. You can use my cutters. You can use any of my stamps, any of my stencils, all that good stuff. Good morning, Tammy. So the journal bar is the second Tuesday of the month, and it is August 12th this month. And then August 4th is our Nights on Main, and that is going to be a rummage sale. It's from 5 till 8. So lots of people will have things to sell that at a really good price, and then you can go in and see what's going on with the shop. So it's just a fun way to get out and to offer to the community. So love for you to come see us. And then Friday is the block party, and we will be open late, and that's going to be an open studio where you can come and you can grab a product and paint it, anything that's in on the shelves. If you want to come and work on, you can use the same thing to do the journal bar that Friday night. So that's what's going on there. Also, we have a fourth wing class on the 19th, and the back alley book swap, so the next week, and then the 28th is our book club on Thursday this month. And then the back alley book swap is the last Sunday of the month. So lots of fun things to do. And then in September, we also have the journal bar, and then we're doing the ACOTAR favorite chest on the 2nd. And we will be doing this, and I've just got to decide what day I want to do it, but this is coming up. I'm going to teach you how to paint this lampshade, but this is cool. It lights up. It's an LED, and you tap it, and it changes, and you just plug it in, and it charges. Super cute, and we're going to paint this chinoiserie on this shade, and you can take this and paint anything. I will show you a little better picture. Let me scroll down here and show it to y'all. So it has scenes all the way around. I will talk you through it all. And it's super easy. You just break it up into rectangles, triangles, squares. Yes. So isn't that cute? Super stoked about that. That class will be up today as soon as I get off of here. I think I have it tentatively scheduled. I'm working on a schedule all the way through the end of the year. It will be on the 9th, that Tuesday night. So, and it will be $31. So yeah, cool beans, fun stuff going on. So I will drop a link to all of those classes. If you don't, you can go to the website, vintagebanditsmerc.com, and it will give you, it says workshops at the top, and it takes you straight to all the workshops. So, okay, so today we are going to be creating some papers, and the inspiration by this, I wanted you all to know, if you just have one stamp, or a couple of stamps, it can just be 2 colors. I mean, if you can mix colors, if you have a lot of colors. I'm going to be using colors, but honestly, If you just have, you know, red, blue, green, black, you're good. You can always mix. And if you have the inks, you can mix them up and make, you know, red, blue, yellow. That's the primary colors. You can make other things. So I already have a green that I'm going to use, but if you want to do that, you can. And we have a China blue. I'll show you all these. China blue, and then we have Ocean Steep, which is my favorite. So we're going to take and do it on plain paper, on vintage paper, which is coffee dyed paper, or old dictionary pages. I've got all kinds of things to show you, so I thought let's just dive in and get to it. And then you can cut up and you can use these pages on anything. And we're also going to be using some of our recycled stencils that we have. So I'll be pulling those out and showing how you can also use the ink and transform pages of that. But let me show you my inspiration. This is one of my favorite papers of all time. It is just our catwalk on coffee dyed paper. So that's fun. And then this is just plain paper with bright colors. I'm going to show how we can use the same inks that way and do it on just plain white paper. So that is the inspiration, because some people don't want to do coffee dyed paper. They just want modern looking, which you can totally do. You can do this on the back of scrapbook paper that's only one color. So lots of things we can do for that. And I have, these are just digitals. I think I got this off my Collage Club. I'm not sure. I'm going to show you how you can stamp over top this if you don't like it, or on the back of it. So if you don't want to print it on both sides. Lots of fun things. But first, we're just going to do it on plain paper. And I just want to show you the same stamp, same color, on 3 different papers. So we're going to use an old dictionary page. It's not super old. And then we're just going to use plain white, which I have tons of that down here. I think it got wet or something. We're going to use this coffee dyed one. And then I have a really, really old dictionary page. Is it on the very bottom? What did I do with it? Maybe I pulled it to the, yep, I did. I pulled it to the front. This is a great way if you want to make a book cohesive. You know, you can do that. It's a great way to do that. So if you join, please say hello on Facebook or YouTube. I forgot to send out the reminder. So good. So here's all the different pages we're going to do. These look very old, okay, because they look aged. These are newer. I should probably put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Yes. But we're going to use the same color, same stamp on everything. I think I'm going to do the snake one today because I've done the other one, and it is called, I'll tell you that, and I'm pretty sure I have some of it. I have one. It is, oh my gosh, Serpentine. Yeah, Serpentine. So I think that'll be fun. And I want to do it in Ocean Steep, which is my favorite color of all our colors. Do I use it all the time? No. But this got, don't even ask what happened. I'm going to grab my Ocean Steep just in case I need to, if it's not juicy. But it's kind of easy to do these because you can keep it flat, this all over pattern. And then I'll keep this here. You want to mix it up. You want it to be juicy. It's juicy. See, I tapped my finger. It's very juicy. All right, and I'm just going to go, I'm going to ink the whole stamp. And I'm doing it upside down because it's easier. Also, I'm using a glass, because my tables are so crooked. It's kind of crazy, so. And if it's not perfectly inked, so what? So what? So guys, any sharing, any comments, anything like that helps both on YouTube and Facebook. I'd appreciate it. So first thing we're gonna do is just plain paper, all right? And I'm gonna do it vertically this way, then I'm gonna do another one. We're gonna do it 2 different ways so then we can see what it looks like. And basically you just lay it down, and I'm just going to, there we go. Lift it up. Look how gorgeous that is in blue. It's not even perfect, but it works. You can kind of see my ink marks. So I'm going to do a better job next time. That's my China blue. Don't do that. let's use this one. So I'm just going to go this way. So I'm gonna go this way. And then this way, so I don't have those, I have the little markings from the ink pad. But you know what? You're not gonna notice when you fill that page up with writing or pockets or whatever. Okay, I did a better job that time. So now we're going to do this one this way. It doesn't, I don't, you know, I'm just making sure I get the whole edges. I may get some ink on me. You can use gloves if you want to. It is really quite easy, and I'm just making sure I put pressure over everything. You can see it kind of come through because this is thin paper, but I'm okay with that. Look how gorgeous it is. Wouldn't that be neat on a tag? Hey, Kath, how are you? Hi, darling, it's been a bit. So this is just plain white, and then this is on dictionary pages. Now we're gonna do it with some vintage paper so you can see exactly how amazing it is with old. I love using these bright colors with older, with the, not old, but the, to look vintagey. Just making sure. So for this one, I'm going to put it down here where there's not, it's not so busy, because I feel like there's a lot going on anyway, and I don't need to get it perfect. And then I'm gonna pull it up, and it's not as busy. See how that works? So I think that makes it really interesting. So fun. Okay, now we're gonna ink it again, and we're gonna use the big coffee dyed one. I'm thinking I like it better this way. So we'll do another dictionary page, the white one. But it's fun to use these bright, modern, crisp colors with the vintage papers, with the coffee dyed papers, because then it just, I don't know, it just gives it a whole different look. Oh, you got a little on that, that's totally fine. So I'm just gonna lay it down. It may not be super straight, that's okay. I do have the serpentine, there's an E on the end, so I think it's a long I. Serpentine, I don't know. Look at that. Isn't that fun on coffee dyed? Hey, Denise. I am using the serpentine stamp with the Ocean's Deep Blue, which is my favorite. And we are just making pages to use in a book. I'll go back and show you all. So this is what we've used. Just plain white paper, just white, newer dictionary page. Let's do this again, but let's not do it as busy, and let's see if that helps. I feel like that one's uber busy, but that's gonna be a great background. I'm not gonna lose it. I will use it because it will be, it'll be fun to layer onto that. That'll give me some awesome blue texture on there. But I'm just using this one. I'm also gonna do the catwalk, and we might do it in red for Christmas coming up. You can choose, like this would be great to use like if you have a vacation, if you go to the beach, because this is the color of the ocean. That's why we call it Ocean's Deep. I'm gonna do it top to bottom like this, and see if it's not as busy and if it works a little bit better. Yeah, see, it just gives us a hint of it. So yeah, all right, now let's try our catwalk, and let's do it in red. And I have it right here, which is fun. This is the one, I'll show you the inspiration. It's from this book. Hey, Carmen, how are you, sweetie? It's inspired by this. I love this green on this coffee dyed paper. Isn't that fun? So we're gonna do red right now in the catwalk because I love it. I'm gonna see if this is juicy enough. Oh, come on, there we go. Yeah, It's very juicy. Very juicy. So, I'm just gonna be, when I'm doing all over like this, I just leave it flat and put the paper on it. I find that's easier for me. You can turn it over if you want to. You do you. I like to do this for me. So you can just do a bunch of these and stockpile your papers and do different colors. Like if you want to do all blue one day, I'm doing multiple colors, but you can choose and you can do a bunch of different colors. And then, so you see the pattern goes like this. You can choose how you can do it to the side. I'm gonna go right down the middle, but I might do another one differently. And it really doesn't matter. Just gonna try and make sure I get everything. Look how fun that is. Did I miss in there? That's okay, I don't care. I don't care. It's still gonna look fabulous. All right, put you right there. And then let's do plain white paper again. So you can see, I just want you to be aware that you can take a vintage piece and add a really bright modern color to it. And it makes a really fun juxtaposition of old and new and that kind of fun stuff, which I love. Oh, okay, I will, Kath. Yes, totally, ma'am. I'm just looking for plain white. Okay, y'all, I gotta tell you, yesterday, same thing, just pressing it down, yesterday. So I've had some busy days in life and work, and last night I was really tired, and I went home and I was in bed by 5:40, not kidding. Hey, good morning, Nancy. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that glorious? You know what I'm saying? Pretty awesome, yeah. Now we're gonna do it on some vintage pages. We're gonna put it on some old dictionary pages. This one old dictionary page. You can do, let's say you have some scrapbook pages you're just not such a fan of. You know? You can stamp over them. How fun would that be? Let's take this little vintage one. Oh, it's really cool. And it has, what is that? It's fennec. What is a fennec? A small, pale fawn African fox. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to just put it in this corner, or maybe do it up here where it's not as busy, because these pages, it's dark, it can look kind of busy, you know? They're thinner, they're a little more fragile. These would be good for layering onto tags. If you get a piece, look how fun that is. Isn't that kind of neat? I kind of love it. If you get a piece and there's all, you know, the old paper that's just way too fragile and it just crumbles, you can do this and then glue it down, which is fun. So that's another kind of fun trick. I'm just saying, you don't have to, this is not, I want to show you don't have to do this for vintage style or a modern style, either one. So I'm gonna lay this right here. Let's just do this side like this. Isn't that cool? I kind of like this better than I do I like it a little better than I do the snake, but they're both really cool, you know? So you can build up layers and textures, and let's say, okay, I love all these, so don't get me wrong. Let's say you have some fun, these are kind of vintage looking. You have a modern looking paper. Do I have, okay, let's say you have something like this. All right, you can use this and, oh my goodness, I can't talk. You can use, this is just, you know, journal. Oh, what is this called? Ledger paper. Oh my gosh, it was going to work. Okay, so then you can just go down and you can, this was just, I used it on something, I don't know. And like, I get this from Dollar Tree, I think. Look how fun that looks on ledger paper, you know? You can do it on the backs of, what did I pulled a lot of stuff in here. What did I pull? What is this? Okay, look, here's this cute strawberry paper. You could go in and do just a little, because cats like, you know, cheetahs like strawberries too, don't they? If you have like blank pages and you don't want to stamp, you don't want to ink through the backs, you know, you can make your back. Look how cute that is. So you're good. Good morning, Dee. Look at that. Guys, any shares, any comments, please. It's such a help for me to grow my YouTube channel. So you can do something like that. And guys, in my journal bar, you can use any of these. You just have to ask me, and we'll do that. All right, here's just my favorite thing to do. You know, I keep these around, and I just watercolor them. You can put these. Oh, I do have some. This is like from a encyclopedia. Let's do one more. So you can even put it right over pictures. Let's say you've got a theme, you know, a red theme, a Christmas theme or something, and all you have is an old book you want to use. Totally fine. We're going to just stamp, we just put it right down and you just stamp right over it. And then you can use it as background papers, anything. And this one's a little shiny, so this may take a little bit longer to dry. So just set it to the side or put some heat on it. But look how fun that is. It just changes a page that you would never use. And okay, so I had a meeting yesterday, and so, but you could take anything that you're not sure about and you can just stamp over it. This isn't, I didn't re-ink because I just didn't want to, but I'm just going to show you as an example. You can just stamp over it and then it changes it completely, even a picture and stuff. So there you go. There's that. There is that. Okay, so now let's talk about, let's put all these. We're gonna do, let's say we have this and you don't want to print. Thank you, Kath. Thank you so much. You don't want to do a double printing of these, okay? I'm gonna show you, this is kind of, now you can do this with, I'm gonna look for, do I have some bright ones? This is fun. These are just fun pages. Like I could print this back and forth, but I didn't. I just wanted to see what these looked like. I'm pretty sure this came from the Collage Club. I think I've shared that with you all. I'm not super sure, but okay. I'm going to take, also, which I'm gonna use the stencil. If you have one, this is cool. I still have these. These are the best. This is the, oh, what is this called? I don't know what it's called. I know what it's called, but I don't know what it's called. This one is the journal entry, which I love. These are Roycycled. They're $22. They are on the website, I believe. I need to double check. And, yes. So you've got this. It's Highland Farm, which I love because, you know, I love anything Scottish. And I'm just going to take this, and I don't have to do the whole page because this is a little vintagey. Well, there's some yellow. Let's do yellow. Okay, this is what you can do for a quick little zhuzh. I'm not going to go all the way up here. I'm just going to kind of do part of the back. All right, and let it kind of fold over if you can kind of see through it. I ordered these makeup brushes off Amazon, and I use yellow with yellow ink. Kindest regards. Thank you, Dee. Thank you. You win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And I'm just going to try to make sure it's straight at least. I don't know. We're just going to see. So then you can just go in, and you can, I don't know if y'all have ever done this, but with the IOD stamped with the ink, but you can. You don't have to do it. You can use it on stencils as well. And looky there. You can, and you've got a really fun writing on the back. and it goes with the yellow in the front. Isn't that cool? Let's try, this one is fun. So we've got yellow on there already. I do a little bit, so there's plenty of ink there. Let's choose, let's use China Blue and add it on there with this one. And the yellow is gonna mix with the blue a bit. And we can come down here and we can kind of do the whole, we'll do this with the blue. This may have a little bit of Ocean's Deep in there, but I'm kind of mixing it up a bit, which I'm fine with. This will wash off this stencil, but you can also use inks with these. I don't know if y'all knew that, but you totally can. And that gives us a really neat kind of ombre effect. Yeah, cool, huh? So let's say you want to have a bit more. This would be really fun. I got this one. It may not be big enough. You can make a frame onto pages and then like add it to the back. Let's see. This one, I think this one stumps people, but this would be really fun to put some edges on any kind of, it looks like calligraphy. It's just an old kind of, you know, something. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. So we have this. It's too big. I'm going to do it this way. And I'm just going to put in some corners so that it looks kind of like, I'm going to use the yellow. And I can just add like a corner to it. If I want to use the whole thing, I could. But I could do this. And then I could go down. I could raise this up right here. And then I could still add anything into it that I wanted to. I'm going to do it with a darker color so we can see it really well. But this would just, you could do, this could just be the base. You could add this in and layer another color or another stencil over it. See how fun that is? Can y'all see that kind of, sort of, maybe? The yellow's a little hard, isn't it? Let me show you. And then if I wanted to come in, I love this one. So fun. This is similar to her, the printer blocks to the page, you know, but if you want to control it, calligraphy, yeah, I think that's, you know, that is, like, everybody wrote in calligraphy back in the day. So anyway, I've got to now, I'm going to remind me to talk to you about our Write Club, which is going to be fabulous. I'm going to use this, right like this, over top of it. And I'm going to take some off and just let it spill right off. And let's just use, let's go in, let's say you want to use a vintage color. You totally can. Over top of this, this is just my vintage photo. And I'm just going to go in. I need to get a new little doohickey. I'm not even gonna do it all. And this will wash off in the sink. So if you come and work in the journal, you do the journal bar, look how fun. So then we layered up some vintage. And then if I wanted to, I could totally go in and I could, you know, age the edges. Like if I wanted to fold this and use this in a book, I would cut the edges, the big white spots, but then you can go in and you can just edge the sides and you could age them. And it would kind of look like it was, and there you go. And then you've got a much more interesting piece of paper. It's not just white. So I'm trying to do that more in my jam. So, okay, I've got another idea for you. Lots of ideas today. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see. If I don't have it, I'll try to pull it out. Any request from anyone. Look how cute that is. Let's do, so I have, and this would be fun. This one is, I love this one. It's Le Courrier. And I'm going to use it on the back of this. I think I made this on Canva actually, so I don't even know what I'm doing with it, but let's pull out, let's use China Blue because it kind of has, let me see if this is, I'm gonna ink this real fast so you all can see how we ink. Have I shown you how to ink? I know everybody's like, do I really want to buy that? But guys, I have been, this is from when I was at Green Street. This is when they were $16. It's before, you want to shake it really good. I'm just going to show you how we ink up. You don't go to the back. Okay, something's, I don't know. You don't want to go to the edge, I mean to the very edge. You just want to kind of, because it will leach to the ends, okay? To the edges, I mean. And then I just kind of use that tip. I'm not squeezing anymore, and I just kind of rub it in, and now we're ready to go. And so I'm going to just maybe focus on this bottom part right here and just put it there. It doesn't have to be perfect. And this, I want to use this too on another piece of paper and show you what I'm talking about. It can give you tons of typography that you can put on to anything when you use it on tissue paper. So hang on, you can use old patterns, lots of fun stuff. And so I'm just gonna lay it down like right here. I don't even mind. Look how pretty that is. It moved a little bit, but I don't care. Isn't that cool? Any embossed roses paper? No. And you know what, Kath? I still have your, I think you sent me your email, your address. I'm sending you a package. I'm gonna work on it this week. I'm sorry, I suck, I know. Lee, if you are on here, I need to send a package to Kath in Australia. So if you wanna help me do that, that would be amazing, because I love you. Okay, so this would be cool with tissue paper. So I'm gonna ink this up again, and what I might do is lay the tissue paper down. I don't know, because it's really thin, and I don't want to get it on my hands. So hang on, let me show you. This is uber cheap tissue paper that I bought from, I'm sure it's Amazon. I use it for shipping. This got wrinkled. I didn't want to use it for guests that I wrap up anything that's breakable. But then it's really fun, embossed roses. I probably have, I'm just going to do this big page, and then this would be really fun. I'm going to try and just take this corner, and I'm just going to take the whole sheet and just lay it flat like that. I'll scoot it up a bit. And then you can, if you have more room, it makes it a little easier. Embossed roses paper. Any embossed? No, I have roses, which I am sending you. So just hang on. I apologize. So look how cool. And because it's thin, you can layer it. And even though it's not perfect, who cares? Who really cares? I'm gonna lay this here to get cleaned. You can use the same page, and let's use this stamp. What color did we use on this? Do y'all remember? What color did we use? I don't remember. What color? Did we use a color on this? I don't recall. Let's use green. I don't know what I used, but anyway. Did I even use it? I don't think I used it. Maybe I didn't. So I'll show you this one. This is Kindest Regards. Yes, and this is such a good letter, and it looks like a beautiful old letter from back in the day. Okay, so I think I was starting to tell you all about the Write Club. It's the VBM Write Club. It is going to start, it's going to be, I think, the 4th Saturday of the month. Okay. So, or I should just say the last Saturday. And I'll nail that down. But what it is you're gonna come in, it's $10, and we're just gonna write letters. You get one stamp, and we're gonna do a bunch of snail mail. Doesn't that sound fun? So, look at this. Isn't that pretty? And it's tissue, so now I can cut this up. I can use it on anything, and I could go in and I could add, I could use another stamp in this space that's smaller. Let me show you these, which are, wait, this is the one I want to use. This is, this is like a cherry blossom one, which I am obsessed with. I can totally see this tree right here. I'm going to do it in, I don't know. Oh, it's behind it. There we go. I'm going to do this in, let's do it in stone gray, just to see, because then we could put it over a pink solid paper, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But you can do, stone gray is not, it's a great one. It's not as harsh as black if you want something subtle and that kind of thing, y'all. I love this one. Oh, Lordy God. Isn't that pretty? That is one of the, if you don't have that stamp set, it is glorious, the detail in it. And the other one that is magical, what is this called? It's called Shade and Song. There's an awesome bird on it, so cool. This one is the Brambles. Let's see, this, I love this, has strawberries on it, which y'all know I'm a sucker for strawberries any day. I'm just gonna stamp this whole thing. Let's get another piece of tissue and let that down, and then we'll just stamp the whole piece on there. Let's use, do we want to use gray again? Well, I don't know, Kath, I gotta figure it out. So I'm not great with international shipping. That's why I've been waiting so long, but I'm gonna talk to Lee today. If she's on here, please, please help me to remember that, okay? Let's just do the stone gray again, because it's so sweet. And I've pulled these off so they're not perfectly back on here, but I can go in and cut these apart on the paper and use as I want to. This is one, I love these two. I just love the Brambles and berries. I'm obsessed with strawberries, y'all. Obsessed with strawberries. Obsessed with strawberries, yeah. And I have ordered some of the new Royce papers, so we should do a thing. This is kind of like stamps. Maybe we'll do, next week we'll do using recycled papers. We've done stencils and stamps today. Yep, okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying to get this to work with me. Oh, I'm doing it backwards again. I should probably lay it down on it because it's gonna pucker. We'll do it both ways. We're gonna do it this way, and then we're gonna do it again with it laying down because it didn't do as well. Okie dokie, let's try it again. That was a failure. Don't do that. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, thank you. Is this the stone gray? Let's try it one more time, and we're gonna press it down because what I'm doing isn't working. But when you press it, and maybe this needs to be inked, I'm not sure. We'll try and see. But I have used, the only thing I go through a ton of is black ink. But it takes a while. I mean, I've been using the same stone gray, ones that I use a lot of, but I've been doing this for 7 years, y'all, so you can only imagine that it does last quite a bit if I've been doing this for, you know, a few years. So, and it lasts. It hasn't gone rancid or anything. It's gone beautifully. Okay, so I'm just gonna plop this down. On tissue, I think it's way better to do it down rather than up because the tissue just moves when I'm doing it like that. Yeah. So much better, yes. So let's look at the detail of this one. Did I mess up? No. Oh, I did. Nope, I didn't. I'm crazy. But yes, I hope you learn. Make sure you stamp it down onto tissue paper. Look at the detail. Is this upside down maybe? Look at the detail of that flower right there. Let me show it right here. Look, can you all see the detail of that? The stamp? It is incredible. And you can collage this, you can glue this onto something, over top something, all kinds of fun stuff. All kinds of fun stuff. So, I'm just gonna say, get out and play. I have some old, this started with some, look at my hands, use gloves if you want to. Who wants to do that? Not me. Thank you, Deborah, thank you. If you do this, will you make sure to post a picture and tag me in it? I would so love that. I love when people are inspired and you do something, I would love that. Or come back in, share it with your friends, say, hey, you know, let them know if there's something you'd be interested in. If this is a class you'd like to have local, that would be great. If you all wanna have a creative retreat where we use all my stash and we get like 10 to 12 of us together, that would be fun, and we could do all kinds of things. You can also do these with, I have all the stamps I've used, I have all the stencils. So if you need any of those and you don't have some of these are the workhorses, guys. These will provide over and over. Some things we don't use all the time, but these kind of all over pictures are workhorses of your creative studio that you use. So I would totally suggest it. And if you're not sure where to start with ink, and the ink is great, we sell the pad and then we sell the ink. And the ink, I think, is $17 or $18, but you get a big one. It's like, how many ounces is it? 2 ounces, but it lasts and lasts. I mean, honestly, maybe I've used 2 of my favorite color in 7 years, all right, to re-ink. And you just use it and inks over and over and over. I do the same thing with my Ranger stuff. And I also have the stencils, the Roycycle stencils, which are totally fun. And those can be shipped out to you tomorrow, as soon as tomorrow. So yes, okay, now this is a class I'm having local here. It is $31. It is the coolest little class. Let me show you a picture of it right here. We're going to paint that little lampshade. Is that not fun? Since chinoiserie is so going on right now, so stinking cute. I am doing that class. I'm scheduling it today. I only have room for 12 to 16. It is so cute, 31 bucks. It's a great price, y'all. Look how cute that is. And I will show you how to do it. And this fun thing, it's LED. So you tap it and you can tuck it up on a bookshelf. You can paint any color. I did bohemian blue because I like teal blues. And then I just mixed white with it. So you use 2 colors, white and then whatever color you want. I will show how to do all of this. If we want to do one online, we can do that as well. I will work on that. But isn't that fun? It's basically rectangles, triangles, and lines and square. It's really easy. I break it down. So if you are local and you would like to do this, I already have lots of interest in this. So this is one you're going to want to jump into if you want it. Don't wait around. I will be sharing the class. It's going to be up in just a bit. Hopefully by noon here in the States. So that is all fun stuff. I look forward. I'm going to be using all of these in books I'm putting together. So this one, I have yet to finish this one. If you want me to do a little quick run through, this will be for sale when, I don't know. But it has 7 signatures. They are sewn in. I'm also going to be doing a class on how to sew in signatures and how to do a hidden signature. So this one has lots of different, I'm just not finished, I haven't jazzed it all up yet. This has an awesome big fold out. It's just a modge podge of everything that I love. So there's no rhyme or reason, I don't know what to call it. It's just some of my favorite papers, and I love images from magazines. I'm saving the world, y'all, one piece of paper at a time. Anyway, fun. This is an old, this is one of my digitals for the lamp. It's $31. Well, I have an online class for that. If there's interest, I will. If you're interested, go over and say, I want it online. If I can get like, you know, 10 people who want to do it online, I can ship you the lamp and then we can do it together with the paper. You download a paper that's a practice paper that teaches you how to do it. I would do that. We would do a Zoom. I would love to. So if I can figure out how to teach with a Zoom, facing down, I love to do that. Anyway, so these are just, this is just many different signatures. Lots of fun fold outs and, like, you know, modern colors with vintagey. It's all mixed up. I kind of like it like that. But think about this. Lots of my digitals are in here. This one's mine. This is from the Dollar Tree. Think about stamping that. My coffee died. This is my digital. This is my digital. This is not my digital. This is my digital. I don't even know what it's from. I don't know if I've even put it out yet. Lots of fun stuff. There's one really fun. This is cute. I'll show you how to do this. This is a pocket on this side, and then you have a pocket up here as well. And guys, this is that where I take the gold leaf onto paper. It's chinoiserie your style. We can totally do that. If you want to get a group, I'd love to have at least 10 people. And then I'll ship it out to you. So it will be $31 plus the shipping of the piece. Okay, so this is really fun. This is an old vintage from 1965. So if you have any old, if you see old calendars or old planners, grab them. They are so fun to give you texture. And this is bubble dye. And we need to do that again. That was so fun. I keep seeing that, then I forget to do it. So just fill the paper. If it's a fun magazine, you like it, it's free, you know. There you go. I love this little pockets. These are fun. That's just a cute little collage of things. So yes, this is a fun flip out. This would be a good book. I think I'm going to sell it. I'll see. I have a price that I want for it. If I don't get that price for it, then I won't sell it. There you go. Because, you know, I'll just use it then. This is a flip out. There's another one that's kind of a crazy flip out, and I don't know where it is. This is just sprayed with the inks. So fun. This one, this is kind of crazy. So it goes like this. No, this is not that. That's not the one. This is an old book about Louisville, Kentucky. It is on, I don't know. It's on Amazon here, but it's on Amazon here, but not, so they retail for $18, and when I put them in my class, they come with it, and the class is $31. So you get a little discount with the class. But the shipping, okay, so I totally messed up with this one. Here's this one flips out, then you fold it over, and it flips out again. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's interesting. Yeah, so anyway, there you go. I'm not done with it. I'm still working on it. Will I ever get it done? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I will look for that, Kath, to see if I can find like an Amazon link. But Amazon is different for everybody everywhere, you know. It's just a little, it's an LED one. It taps on the top. But is it not cute? So you could take this and then you can paint on a bigger lampshade, which I'm going to try and attempt to do. But now I know you do, but I just got to make sure that, because not everything that's sold in the States is sold in Australia. Did you know there's a difference? That's the only thing, but I will do my best. I will send you the link for that in a message. Okay, my friend. Guys, I'm going to get my day started. I have 11 minutes till I open. If you are out and about in Kentucky or you're near Central Kentucky, please, 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 well, Deborah, talk to your friends. Go share this. Share the picture. And I think you can go to my website. It'll be up today. And if there's interest, message me. Y'all put all kinds, just put in here and say, I've got 4 people who want it. I will put it up and do an online class as well, which would be fun. So it's super cute. It's simple. It's 2 colors. 2 colors. I will send you you can have your choice of colors. I've seen it done in pink and green, and I wanted to do the teal because it's my jam. But it'd be so cute up on a shelf, and it's tall enough that you could put something in front of it, and it would be cute. But obviously, you would want to do something bigger. Like, it would be fun to make it bigger. So I'll send out a sheet that you can download. If you come here, you get it, and if you don't, I'll send you a sheet you can download. And, you know, you can get your 2 colors. I don't know if I can send paint. That would be kind of crazy. But I'll show you how to do it. It'll be fun. Yes, y'all have a blessed Wednesday. Thanks so much. I'm trying to decide if Tuesdays have a lot going on. I keep building them up with classes because Tuesday's a good night for class. So I may be changing my day to Wednesday. Let me know your thoughts about that. So please, if you're not subscribed to me on, if you don't follow me on Facebook, please follow me and like my page. And thank you. Yes, put that up. That would be fabulously. And if you don't follow me on YouTube, please go over and follow me on YouTube. That'd be great. And I appreciate that. Please share this. And I'm trying to grow my page and grow my YouTube channel, which would be fabulous. And I would appreciate your all support. I try to give you some good content and offer you fun classes, but give you free content as well. So any kind of help that you can do to help grow my business page and my YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it. So, you know, these small businesses we've got to do. So what we can, all the stamps and the stencils are available online. So Deborah, do you live near Lee? Do y'all know each other? What's going on? How do we know? That's fun. And Deborah, if I've met you, I'm so sorry. Please help me remember how I met you. I had the cutest ladies come in. I'm like, if you go onto my YouTube, if you go onto my live, make sure, tell me your name, that you came in the shop, and that you love to do blah. You got to help me connect dots. We met in blah blah blah. I'm not. You have to help my little brain. Honestly, it's getting better, but I still need a little assist. Okay, I'm shutting up. Love y'all so much. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. Go be part of the solution today. Be part of the solution, not the problem. Go out there and let's love people well. Let's be the light. Let's make people think, oh my gosh, what's going on with them? And that they are so lovely. I'm reading the book, Let Them. It's really good. And I feel like it's just totally philosophy that Jesus would fall in line with. And Jesus probably had that philosophy first, but he's just like, let's just love God and love others, and the rest will manage itself. So anyway, be blessed. Have a great day. And I will see you next week. Also, we're going to do a poll about the class and a poll. Are we going to put a poll up for Wednesdays for the best day, Wednesday or Thursday, for a new one? New comment. Yes, thank you, Kath. All right. Okay, did we? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Lee. It's been 4 years. Guys, that was right after my brain bleed. Well, 3 years. So I'm a bit damaged. I need to see pictures because I'll remember your face, Deborah. So I apologize, my friend. But I would love to do this. So anyway, y'all take care. Be blessed. And I will, hey, Lee, if I come up and see you, maybe we